Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming. This is Freestyle Friday Random Topic Chat. You guys know that we normally have our own game that we created, developed. We played it for about a year now. We played it live since January officially, and most of the Walking Dead fans, we got a lot going on with our channel. So we have Walking Dead fans, and then we have Freestyle Friday, and we have random things, and we have our Play Dead live group and all of our characters and everything that we have going on. So tonight, because of a recent tragedy that one of our players and family members and somebody that's really, really close to us experienced, we decided that it would be in the best interest of our game, that we love playing the game, we love getting together, but tonight we are going to just get together and hang out, talk about some random topics. We're going to discuss some of the tragic events. We're also going to celebrate a very special birthday. So topics are going to be all over the place. We're going to talk a little bit about our favorite TV show. I know Trigger has been putting together a countdown to the Walking Dead TV show. It's going to be October 4th, and I certainly appreciate that. And and I do want to start out by certainly saying to Angel, our thoughts, our prayers are with your family. And if you guys do not know, there was a tragedy of someone close to Angel that lost their life in a drowning accident, and we certainly, I think, for the last 24 hours, we've all felt that some of that loss. And when one of our family members goes through something, we may not experience it directly with them, but we certainly feel a level of their pain as well. So, Angel, we've always been super, super close. I love you like a family member, and certainly you're on my mind, and your family's on my mind, and I think there will be brighter days ahead. I know it doesn't feel like that right now, but life goes on, and it's a sad, sad reality, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with you. So thank you for being here, and I am glad you decided to join us on this Friday night to hang out with us a little bit. And you guys may not know, Trigger was the, you guys may not know this, but I gave Angel the nickname Trigger because she was trigger happy in one of our events. So a lot of the people here, I actually gave them nicknames. So maybe that'll be one of our random topics tonight. Fluff the Flamethrower. I gave the Flamethrower nickname. Will the Bill. Amy Bones. So, yeah, a lot of the nicknames here were just events. Rocket Crocker. Gina had already had that nickname, but it kind of worked out that I gave it to her in-game, and she messaged me. She goes, that was my nickname before. But yes, so Trigger is the prototype for the snipers that I used in the game. And I bring that up because I heard there was a tribute video that had some different people in here for another event, and it does show how cruel the world is sometimes, right? I mean, we're here today for two reasons. We're here to certainly give our respects to Angel, and also we do have a very festive, happy event because our very own Kel, today is her birthday as well. So it's going to be I think we're going to hit all of the emotional spectrum tonight. So I do want to say a very, very special happy birthday to Kel. You guys know that she has been instrumental in this channel for a long time. She currently, her and Tommy, longest tenured mods. Kel's been here for a long, long time. I don't know how many years, but I guess I've known Kel maybe 3 years, but it certainly seems like about 20 years. I guess that's not bad. And when you say something like that, I guess it comes across bad, right? In a good way. But certainly, I've seen I've seen a certain share of troubling things. We don't talk about it a whole lot here because I think in a not that I'm naive, but I understand that sometimes we just want to have a stream and put ourselves kind of in this small segment, this confined area, and talk about a show or talk about things that make you feel good or play a game that makes you feel good. Because I know the realities out there. I know there's people that are sick. I know some of you have family members that are sick as well. And, we want to shine a little bit of positive light when we can, and we're going to try to do that tonight. So we do have a couple tributes because we got some new players and we got some Walking Dead people. But even hopefully the Walking Dead fans that are here tonight will, they'll see some of what we've been doing for the last 7-8 months and enjoy some of the tribute videos we have set up. I see Fluff the Flamethrower. Happy birthday, Kel. Her and my girlfriend have the same birthday and were born in the same year. Interesting. So, Will did put together a little something. I don't know. I don't know if Kel wants to see it. Here's the thing. So here was the plan, and you'll see this. So Kel, we do have a little video for you guys. For you, it's a tribute, and I'm going to go ahead and sort of spoil it a little bit because my plan. Will had this great idea set up, and he had it. I said, Will, can we add the Play Dead Live element to it? You know me, it's like, let's get some Play Dead Live in here. And he's like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. So it's got some darkness to it. Will did a great job with it. But, and this is not a but for Will. It's not, I'm not saying he did a great job, but he did a great job. But the only thing is, it was supposed to be an interruption to tonight's adventure. So Will did it perfectly, but because we're not playing the game, and you'll see what that means in a little bit, because there are a couple hints to it that we were going to play the game, and then out of the middle of nowhere, I didn't say Will's butt, Ben, out of the middle, it's going to be super, super serious and high anxiety and stressful, and then out of the blue, we were just going to kind of like cut away and go to a happy birthday shout out. All right. With that being said, if you guys could all do me a big favor, and I see you, Rocket, sending her partner a big hug. So hopefully, Angel, you're in this as well. So if you guys are ready and you're ready to dim the lights, I'm probably going to get copyright flagged for it because every time Will does a video, I have a copyright issue. But you know what? We're going to roll the dice. We're going to roll the dice and hope that it goes through the right way. And real quick special shout out to the Patreons. You guys can see our team up there. And I did put a gator cake up on the screen. So yeah, there's that. There's a Florida Gator cake on the screen. So Kel, that's the best I could do. I couldn't mail you a cake. So if you guys are ready to hear the music, the dedication, turn up the volume. Here we go. This is a tribute that was put together by our very own Will the Bill. So enjoy. It's spooky. Be ready.
Why did you seem so scared? All I wanted to do was play with you. Please come and play with me. I am so lonely. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you. You're going to die in there.
some reason I thought it appropriate to wear my mask. Just want to wish you a happy birthday. If anybody deserves to have a really great day, it's you. You do so much for Kills and all of us in the Army that I just want you to know how much I appreciate you and thank you for all you do and happy birthday.
Well, hello there, Father Ron here. And even though I'm currently in a fight for my life and the lives of my teammates, I'd like to pause for a moment and wish your very own Cal a happy, special, and wonderful birthday. We love you, Cal. Hope you got us all on today. Cheers!
Hey, beautiful cow! I just want to say happy birthday! Mwah!
Happy birthday, Cal!
Guess what? It's your birthday, so I was gonna sing, but nah, I'm not gonna sing. But I do want to. I am so honored and so blessed to have such an amazing friend. There's not many people like you on this planet that just really get to honestly get me and this is one of them. But you have put so much effort into this group and have helped so many people out in so many ways. And for me, I'm so thankful. Happy birthday to such an amazing, wonderful person. I love you, Nels. You are awesome, Tracy, and beautiful. Love you all. Enjoy it. Celebrate. Maybe more with the girl.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Happy birthday, Gail.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kale. Just wanted to take a minute and tell you I think you're an amazing person. You put so much work into this channel, and you're amazing. I don't know how you keep up with everything, but you make it happen every week, and I know the whole Army really appreciates everything you do, and I hope all your wishes, your birthday wishes, come true this year. Yeah, and it was an honor meeting you. I met you twice. It's awesome. Happy birthday.
Hey, Cal, just want to take a brief moment and thank you and wish you a happy birthday. Appreciate everything you do on the channel, everything you do behind the scenes, and also everything you do to make this PDL experience something really special. Have a happy birthday. All right, everybody. Wow, just could not have said it any better. Thank you so much to everybody who participated in that. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I hope she's crying. I did throw down the gauntlet. I said if Kel doesn't cry like for the entire stream, then it's not successful. So goal achieved, I think. I think we did it. All right, everybody. Awesome stuff. So I have something else I put together. I think that I have the best PDL dance dedication we've ever done. One of the things that I wanted to put together is I think this channel is made up of gamers, Walking Dead fans, trivia buffs, a little bit of everything, and the connection that we have on PDL just extends that. I can't explain it. It's something rather unique that I think it did really cement some of those bonds that were already there. So, Kel, thank you so much for bawling my eyes out. The happiest of tears. Love you all. Thank you, Will, Kills, and the entire Army. You guys are the best. I can speak for... You guys see a production, right? I can tell you, there's a lot of compassion. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of strategy that we have in the mod chat. Me and Amy have one-offs, right? Me and Julia have one-offs. Me and Tommy, me and Ben. Kel and I have had a good friendship for a long time, and also the work ethic that she puts in. Some of you have already gotten the PDL packs. So, I'll tell you guys a story that The Walking Dead and PDL consumes a lot, of my time, right? And I would not have it any other way. I have a blast. But there are certainly some tasks that I was getting behind with. One was a software issue, and I was talking about the PDL sponsorships, the packs that go out, and I said, I love doing this, but I'm getting a little bit behind on it. And Kel, almost before I finished the sentence, said, well, I'm pretty good at stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, look, you do spreadsheets, and you keep up with the dead dimes total, and she's there to moderate on Saturday and keep all of the packs and all those things in order. She handles the items used on Friday night, so if your inventory's wrong, it's her fault, it's not mine. But she mentioned the PDL, and I said, she goes, well, I can make some things, and, I can do shirts. And we started talking about it. I said, all right, done. Hired. You're hired. Do it. Make it happen. And hopefully you guys have started getting some of those in the mail. And a couple people have, and they're like, hey, I love these items. So she's done a tremendous job with that as well. I got a couple super chats that I want to read. So Gina Rocket Crockett, we love you, Kel. Happy birthday. We also have Crystal Crazy L Neufeld. We miss you, Crystal. You guys need to get Crystal back in the game. Happy birthday, Kels. Deadly Dimes, happy birthday, Kel. Here are a couple of packs for you. So Dimes picking up some packs for Kel for that box opening that we're going to do next Saturday. Not this Saturday. We are going to postpone that to next Saturday. So Jim Stone, Kel, you keep the wheels going round on the bus. That's true. That is true. Sorry I'm late. Happy birthday, Kel. Love you bunches. So thank you so much, B-Dub. So, and as I said, it is I'm not trying to make people that don't play Dead Live understand it, but I will say that it's beyond a game. I can't even describe what it is. I created it as a game, and you guys made it into something a lot more than a game. So I'm just blown away every week. It inspires me to want to come up with more contests, more events, more story, just because I see the interaction. And Crystal Newfield sent me a message the other day, and it was something that she goes, I'm just really impressed with what Play Dead Live has become. And I don't have an answer. I don't have words for that. So it's but it's because of these experiences. Ben the Tin Man, Super Chat, shout out for our wonderful Wonder Woman, Kels. Happy birthday. So. But I'm going to do a tribute video for you guys in a little bit that I promise is going to make you dance. So, Will, if you didn't get us copyrighted, I probably will. So, Anthony, and Anthony was not here from day number one, but Anthony, these tribute videos might get you kind of caught up a little bit. Anthony says, "Happy birthday, Kel. You're such an awesome person." I think for the most part, like you think, one thing that is one thing supportive for our channel. I know there's other YouTubers out there that they have a YouTube persona and then they're totally different. I think all of us are a little bit different. But I will say that my YouTube persona is probably pretty close. I don't talk as much in my personal life. I think a little bit more. I absorb a little bit more. I have a microphone and I'm kind of talking to myself in a lot of cases, so I have to talk when I'm streaming. But I would say the attitude, the beliefs, those things are pretty universal. That's the other thing that is amazing, honestly, about both situations that we're discussing today. The grief and the support that we want to give to Angel, and also the rallying around and the support and making it festive for Kel, because Angel and Kel are both, to my knowledge and my interactions with them over the years, extremely genuine, passionate, real people. Nothing fake. When I talk to Angel, I get a very, very just a wonderful, delightful conversation. I always have. Me and Angel have always had just a good chat connection. And it's the same thing with Kel. That's why I said today I'm going to be going through like a whole spectrum of emotions, because on one side I'm hurting for somebody I really care about, and on the other side it's like I want Kel to have the best birthday ever. It's kind of the most unique thing. This is going to be a unique stream today, I can promise you that. Got a couple more super chats. Sheila Beasley, video was great. Good job, Will. Happy birthday, Kel. Will is I'm going to tell you, Will's skill set, very impressive. Will and I are both getting better, I think, with our media talents. Eric Beach, thank you so much, Eric. Eric says, Dear Kel and Angel, you've helped me through some of the most difficult times in my life. I love you both. Kel, happiest of birthdays to you. And Angel, when you hurt, we all hurt. You're never alone. And I could not have said that any better, Eric. Thank you so much. Tin Man. On a day like this, with such outpouring of love for each other on such extreme sides of the spectrum, from the joy of a birthday to such love for someone grieving, really shows how much a family we really are. And I'll go back to the video where when Will was putting it together, and I said, Will, can you tie it? And it wasn't that I didn't want it to be, just a happy birthday. I know the connection to PDL, and I wanted kind of a little bit of a gimmick, right? I wanted it to be, okay, let's just kind of sneak it in there a little bit. And I know I tie a lot of things to how we play the game. But the one thing I want you guys to understand is I have personal interactions and relationships with every single player in the game. Whether it's a question about something, or whether it's a rule, or what's next, or an item, or, we created these factions, these groups where, there's just some teamwork involved in it. And I think that's why I've tied a lot of stuff back into the gameplay, because of how I see the characters growing. Yeah, tied Amy to a tree on her birthday. It was a great story, Amy. It was a great story. Oh, man. Is it too early to dance? I really want you guys to see this dance video, because I think everybody here is going to get up. And I know you guys love the last song we did. This is a long tribute. This is it's like a 3-minute dance video. And it has some of you in it, and it has a lot of moments that you probably forgot that you even went through. It has bosses and experiences. I think it's the best one we've ever done. You guys know, usually every chapter I do a dance video, and I try to pick a song that makes sense. Well, this particular song is about a birthday party. All right. If you guys want to dance, you guys want to see the brand new 3-minute video, you got to get up. If you can get up and type 999, then I'm going to play it. It's going to be about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. After we do it a few times, you'll probably start to learn the words to it. Fluff usually has to pay more for them to tie you to a tree. You know what? All you need is a birthday, Fluff. All right. Even if you're not a PDL player, even if you don't know what all these graphics are in the background, then you still got to stand up and dance. Nobody's watching you. Now, I would like to see Will. How many people would like to see Will get out his phone and have PDL playing in the background and just kind of film his reaction to what's going on in the background? That would be kind of cool, right? I mean, it's Freestyle Friday. Will, are you down? Let's see if Will's down before I play it. Now, I'm not trying to coax him into, feeling a rhythm or a vibe that he doesn't feel. I want it to be natural. I want it to be like, okay, yeah, all right, this is good. All right, I'm starting. Because, first of all, I want to say I think the artist, she's incredible. So, her name is Kenyari Miller. And the song is called Party of the Year. And so Kenyara Miller, Party of the Year. I have a license to the copyright, so we're good. All right, here we go, everybody. I love this song, and I love the vibe. So see what you guys think.
Party started, now
Wow. I mean, who would have thought? I mean, did you guys think a year later when we spent 15 and 20 minutes with Will hammering on a lock, the wrong place and the wrong time, that you guys would have? That is just a touch. It's just a touch of what we've done. And the bosses, the strategy, the communication, the anger with each other sometimes. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And then failing together or winning together, and then picking up the pieces and coming back out, do it the next day. I don't know. I was just super nostalgic putting that together. And not that I've forgotten it, but just going back to something as simple as the floor falling out in the asylum, and remembering, or the I've got another just kind of a talk through of the asylum, specifically for the asylum. It's about 2 minutes, but I just narrated just a little piece of it to remind you guys, each chapter, and sort of a little bit of behind the scenes and the communication that went into it. So, but yeah, it's we're gonna have some fun tonight, and I saw that. I mean, look, we went from 5 days a week talking about The Walking Dead, waiting for The Walking Dead. Of course, we're all super anxious for the show to come back on and rev up our chats and our conversation, to really creating our own zombie apocalypse and playing it and conquering a universe and building characters and personas and alter egos. And, each of you are a big part of that. And I could not imagine the game without 4 or 5 of you. It just, I don't ever want to take the people and the relationships for granted, and I never will. And that's why when somebody's on vacation, or someone has a family situation they have to take care of, they're always missed. I mentioned, I said this in the stream the other night when I was talking to Trigger. I said, the game just seems better when Fly Rod's in there, right? It's just when everybody's together, it feels complete. So, all right. I mean, we got so much. Yeah, just great to be with you guys. I do. I miss you when you're asleep, Ray. I mean, and it's not me that misses you. Your team probably misses you more. Oh my goodness. What are you guys going to do one night when I fall asleep? Can you guys imagine? I have been through some absolutely. Hey Mariah, how are you? Hopefully you get your PDL pack really soon. And by the way, if you guys like the PDL packs, can you guys shoot Kel a message? Because she was super nervous as well. She's like, oh my God, I created a couple of these things, and I don't know what they're going to think. So if you guys really love the all the items that are in there, then shoot her a message. Now, I don't know, we could probably, if we did behind the scenes mod chat, I don't know, you guys can ask them. I don't think I complain and bellyache about stuff. I think Maybe I do. They're going to be like, nope, he's lying. I guess that's the perception of others. It's hard to say, like, it's hard for you to self-assess and say, I'm not a complainer. I would say this, like, we may finish a stream and then I could be like, oh my God, I had such a bad headache. And then they'll probably say something like, well, we couldn't really tell. Or they may say, you sounded a little tired tonight, or something along those lines. But no, I won't fall asleep on a Friday, but yeah, I wonder what's going to happen like one night. Well, I mean, you guys know we've only done a couple streams. So I guess I should ask, who's drinking tonight? How many of you guys are drinking? I should have been. I'm not. I know a few people are. And that's okay, because you guys aren't talking. You're typing, but you're not talking. I'm kind of wondering, like, if I didn't stream 4 or 5 nights a week, I wonder how many nights a week I would drink. I still don't think I would. I may drink once a week, if even. Jerry, is that Dr. Pepper, Jerry? I mean, we do have some silly mod chat for sure. I don't want to make anybody feel left out, because a lot of times I have silly chat with you guys. Probably one of the Dimes. Me and Dimes go back and forth quite a bit. And I think it's more, Dimes, how would you describe our relationship? It's probably one of sarcasm. Yeah, I'll let you know what, I'll let her label it. I don't know. I think I got about 5 or 6 different types of relationships with different people. Like, some is very professional, some's kind of sarcastic, some is just, it's all jokes. And I think with the mods, it's a good mix of everything. Like, sometimes mod chat will just be silly joke after silly joke. Usually, like, anything that Dimes asks me, the first answer is no. And then it's always yes. I usually just say no right out of the gates. Kills, can I do it? No. Before I even read her chat. But no, we have a great time. At least I do. Appropriate. How many people, I'm just wondering, how many people got your nickname through Play Dead Live? Will got his before Play Dead Live. So that doesn't count, Will. Will got his from 999 Gaming. Father Ron. Nope. I was always a father. Yep. Tammy Dimes from her trivia. She was like just crushing it every week. I'm not going to name you Miss the One-Eyed Ninja. No, you're a Two-Eyed Ninja. Yeah, we were doing trivia on Monday nights. And then we went to PvP on Monday nights because it just made more sense. Because we didn't want to do like PvP on Tuesdays and Thursdays and then come back and then play on Friday night. That is true. Ben became the Tin Man because the Tin Man wears a oil. Oh, I said it right. Whoa! That's the first time in my life that's ever happened. It's the first time I've actually said oil without thinking about saying it. My goodness, I've lost my southern accent. It's gone. My entire life I've said oil. And I've just said the word oil. Mind blown. Boom. Yeah, but Ben, because, all the pictures of the Tin Man, right, he has a oil funnel. So we're talking about funneling. Because we always funnel down theories. And then he just became the Tin Man. I'm an official Northerner now. All these years. Get back. My mom's going to be like, what? You better drive down here and roll down the winders. We have done a couple chats with I'm a Yankee now. With our favorite Southern words. There's entire channels devoted to Southern words. I guess I could have done that instead of gaming. It would have been a little more natural. But I don't think y'all is that, it used to be you ask somebody like, what's a Southern word? And y'all was the first thing. So since we are doing freestyle random chat, yeah. Orangutan. I personally think there should be G's in orangutans. If you weren't supposed to say the G, they shouldn't have put it in there. So what's your favorite Southern word? Fixin'? Will can't come up with one. I asked Will before to come up with his favorite Southern word, and it was like a whole sentence of Southern words. Y'all is not even a Southern word anymore, Jim. See, it's funny. Crystal said fixin', and Will just went a whole different fixin'. Finna. And the funny thing is, how many people here are not in the South that use the word y'all? It used to be a Southern word, and here I am arguing with the speech pathologist again. Stop arguing with me about words, Jim. You're the professional, I'm not. But I do have a strong opinion on this. So hear me out. I feel like it was a Southern word. But it was such a good word that it just became like, it's not really a Southern word anymore. It's just a word. Everybody uses it. So, football master, you're from somewhere up around the Green Bay Packers, right? I won't give your exact location, but you're up there. You guys eat a lot of cheese and you watch a lot of football, and it's very cold. In fact, you probably can't get much more north than you guys, right? Unless you're in Canada. So, if cheeseheads say y'all, it's not Southern. Finna, what's funny is Southern words with kills. I'm fixing to, right? Which means finna just became an abbreviation of abbreviation of an abbreviation. Because it should say, I'm getting ready to do something. I'm fixing to do something. I'm fixing to do it. I'm finna do it. I don't know how you get finna out of I'm getting ready to do something. Boy, we just change words. I don't even know what fixing to do something. That doesn't even make sense, does it? How does that even... I mean, that part of it does it. It's just implied. You just know I'm fixing to do it. Finna windy, y'all. See, I can say it. Oh man. Well, see, my favorite one, my mom says this all the time, and now I never use this one. There's some Southern words that just kind of stuck. There's other ones that I hear people saying it, and even though I'm from the South, it still sounds weird to me. Like when my mom says a while ago, I'm telling you, I thought that was some kind of animal. I thought it was like a mix of a koala bear and something else. A while ago. And literally she said it so Southernish, I was like, what's a while ago? And it was a while ago, but it didn't even sound anything like that. Sheila Beasley. Aluminum? Aluminum. See, there's another one, right? No, Will, I don't think we have a problem saying aluminum, do we? You know why? You know why we don't have a problem saying aluminum? Because as kids, that was your allowance, was aluminum. It was how many aluminum cans you could pick up. So no, we learned that word at an early age. You know what? You asshat. Everybody here, report this Michael Sandiella racist asshat. Dude, get the hell out of our channel. You are an absolute freaking fool. Unbelievable. You know what? How can you even come into a stream in this day and age and say something racist? No, it got flagged, but report his ass anyway. What a dumb, idiotic fool. Man. Anyway, you know what? You got your moment. You got reported. Now go make another account. Come in here and do something else. You know what? Here's the thing. Because my uncle, you guys might not know this. My uncle was a foot washing Baptist. Anybody here know what a foot washing Baptist is? I'm not going to get super religious or philosophical, and I'm not trying to, influence anybody. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of my background. A foot washing Baptist is a free will Baptist. And that was my uncle. So my uncle was a Baptist minister. And he used to say, hell is going to be hotter for certain people. And for that asshat and what that comment he just made, That's exactly who it applies to. People like that. Ugh. Unbelievable. Okay. It's Freestyle Friday. So now, let's get back. Let's get back to what we were doing, which is talk about our roots, our background, our upbringing. So, yeah, the the aluminum thing's no joke, man. Some places you get more for aluminum than other places. Yeah, they do, Deidre. And people are out and they're drinking, they're doing their thing, but you know what? That type of stuff is that's down to their DNA. That's down to the fiber. And Kills at first, I thought you were saying asshat was a southern note. That's not. I don't know. I mean, origins of words. I would assume, I mean, we can speculate. We could probably look it up if we really wanted to. But asshat probably was derived from ass clown. And clowns usually wear funny hats. So I think it was a combination of somebody that was an ass, meaning rude, and they were a clown, meaning they were probably an idiot. So ass and clown merged to become ass clown, and then we just made it asshat, which probably, I don't know, I'm making it up, but if you asked me that question, like where'd it come from, then I would say that is that's the history of the phrase. Okay. Yep. Never mind. Sheila Beasley says she invented it. There you go. Ray went straight. He looked it up. Well, I mean, nicknames have to be. Like, Anthony, you just can't put somebody on the spot and say, I need a nickname. And the other thing is, you can't really give yourself a nickname. Like, I like Emperor, and I'm trying to go with it because I know you're a Star Wars fan, and I'm trying to make it flow, but it doesn't. It took a year for Julia to earn the assassin, because I had to go back to her play style. So, I don't know, it's just going to be one of those things where you do something and it sticks. Ray, besides you, let's see if anybody here knows how you got the nickname Ocean Man. I mean, Ray's been Ocean Man so long, some people might not remember. Exactly. Jim knows. It has nothing to do with living in LA. Yep. We were arguing. We were arguing one night in a stream about dragons from Game of Thrones, and Ray was talking about the dragon going down in the ocean and salt water healing him. And this went on for like a week or so. And yeah, so he got the nickname Ocean Man. And you know what? Hey, it turned into a nice legendary weapon too. Ragdoll's still coming. You know, maybe. Could still be out there. Hey, Big Al works. But Big Al was the that was the guy on Happy Days, right? And you know what? Big Al might work. But usually it's like it's either an action or something that you do. Sometimes good and bad. Could be like a gameplay. So I don't know, we got to see Albert play a little bit, and then we'll find out. Like his strategy. And Anthony, born and raised in great Dallas, Texas. And I guarantee you, there's like no doubt he's a Cowboys fan. Am I lying? Am I lying, Anthony? I mean, you're kind of required. If you live in Dallas, you don't really have a choice. Control Al delete. Huh. Oh, I believe you, Jerry. Like, I'm pretty sure Anthony missed Crystal Newfield. Probably all Cowboys fans. Well, see, that's the thing, Will. It's like you can live in Georgia. They don't care. They don't make you be a Falcons fan when you live in Georgia. Like, you can be in Georgia. There's a lot of Dolphins fans in Georgia. There's a lot of Steelers fans in Georgia. Maybe a few Panther fans. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys are going to do in L.A. The Chargers, the Rams, the Raiders. L.A. can't make up their... Ray, who do you guys even pull for now? Oh, Ray's an Eagles fan. There you go. Are there even any Chargers in Los Angeles? Rocket, you were probably a Chargers fan, right? I think Rocket's probably a little close. Oh, she's angry. So you were a Chargers fan, is that correct? That sounds like an ex-Chargers fan. Was not. Well, I mean, you guys don't even have the Chargers. You don't even have Phillip Rivers. I don't even know. I don't even know what they're all about anymore. Yeah, we have a lot of football fans. You know, football is one of those things. I don't know. People are so passionate about football, it's hard to talk statistics. Because there's always well, Montana didn't lose in the Super Bowl. Well, Bradshaw won 4 Super Bowls. Brady won 6. And it's just always, like Football Master was saying the other day, Aaron Rodgers, greatest quarterback of all time. I mean, it's a very strong statement, but football, it just seems like it's just so buried in fandom. So, I mean, we can go back to our debate. How many Super Bowls has Aaron Rodgers won? 1, right? Well, yeah, but they don't give you a ring for not throwing picks. I mean, I'm not saying he's not great. I respect everything Aaron Rodgers does. But I don't know if there's a universal criteria. So Eli Manning has more Super Bowls than Aaron Rodgers. Football Master says we're going to win it next year. You guys going to play Jordan Love? You know, how do you not draft a wide receiver? I'm gonna tell you right now. Green Bay will absolutely not win the Super Bowl. Any team that can lock Aaron Rodgers up for another 10 years, that chooses to draft a quarterback when you could still have Aaron Rodgers for 8 to 10 more years, that didn't scream out brilliance. They needed a wide receiver, big time. So, watch the Cardinals this year. Cardinals are my sleeper playoff team this year. I'm not a Cardinals fan. But I think Kyler Murray, year number 2, gets better. Kingsbury, year number 2. learns to call plays better. Hopkins now, one top 5 receivers in the game. I mean, Cardinals have some talent. What would be the bet? Whether or not Arizona makes the playoffs? Yeah, for sure. I got the Cardinals getting in. The Rams are down. The Rams have salary cap issues. I mean, if you look at the NFC, and I'll have to, Albert, I got to look at their schedule. So let me look at their schedule because I want to see the strength of schedule. But based on talent, are they one of the top 8 teams in the NFC? I mean, certainly you can talk about the teams in the basement. The Giants aren't going to be anything. Washington's not going to be anything. Not sure the Bears are going to make it. Sorry to the people from Chicago. I don't see the Bears being strong. I mean, I know Tampa. Tampa is like the popular pick to get in. But if Tampa's going to get in, then who's going to be knocked out? Eagles will be there. Dallas will be there. Yeah, we can do, well, I think we did fantasy football last year. I mean, we had a group do fantasy football. Oh, man, I feel for Saquon Barkley. All that talent. So, Moonshot's like, Bengals all the way. So, who tanks and gets Trevor Lawrence? What do you guys think? Who's going to be the worst? And man, look at Jim gambling with parlays. No. No way. The Steelers will not be the worst team in football, Football Master. Come on. You got Roethlisberger coming back. Neither will the Panthers. Panthers paid that money for Teddy Bridgewater. They're not going to be the worst team in football. You got to be the worst. You got to be bad. And the Dolphins don't need him because they just got Tua. It's going to be interesting because there you go. Jacksonville. Jacksonville should be in the conversation. So here's what Jacksonville does. No, Buffalo's a playoff team. Buffalo's good. Buffalo's really good. And the Jets have Darnold. Jacksonville has Gardner Minshew. Come on, guys. You ain't building. Seattle's a playoff. Seattle probably win the division. That'll be a good battle. When the Jaguars trade Fournette and they trade I don't know. I'm not going to say his name right. I'm going to try to say his name. I give up. Gakui? You know what? I probably just messed up his name. Anyway, he's a stud on defense. So Fournette and the stud they have on the defensive line are both. They'll move both of those guys out to get additional draft picks. And then they'll tank, and they'll tank for Trevor. And Will, you and me are going to be stuck pulling for Jacksonville because Trevor Lawrence is going to be in football hell. And I really don't want to be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. No. The Steelers aren't going to be, not Steelers, the Broncos won't be the worst in the AFC. I think the Broncos will be better than the Chargers. And I think the Broncos will be competitive with the Raiders. So, what do you have there? You got the Raiders, the Broncos, the Chiefs. The Chiefs are obviously the cream of the crop of that division. But then you've got the Broncos they're 8-8. Drew Lock will be better. They got a good tandem of running backs. The Bengals don't need a quarterback, and I agree. Probably the bigger question is where's A.J. Green go? Wasn't there big move football Devin Funchess? Was that their big off-season wide receiver pickup? Now I apologize. I'm not as up on football as normally I'm a walking bucket of knowledge when it comes to football, but yeah, I've been doing other things, if you guys noticed. But I do still have a pretty good overview. But, yeah, if your big pickup is Devin Funchess, no. At best, what is he going to be? Number 3? Yeah, this is the third straight year that Odell Beckham has said he's ready. Last year, he said he was ready, And then we found out he was hurt. So then this year he said, oh, well, I was hurt last year. But last year he said he was ready to go. Yeah, Kel's probably here somewhere. She might be having some birthday cake. It's Sports Talk. She's here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I had a present for Kel too. Should I give Kel her present? What do you guys think? We are going to watch a dance video one more time. I do have a present up on the screen. Okay. Now, Kel, I think your present is going to make some people jealous because there's only one. So I wanted to give Kel a unique present that she'll always remember, that there will never be another one of these, ever. So you guys will know where it is. Julia says it better not be a Wargo 10. How did you know, Julia? All right. All right, Kel, make a wish. All right, so Kel, here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a wish, and I want you to think about something that you want. Come on, Will. All right, anyway, Will just gave it away. But yes, it is. It is Timmy, the one and only Play Dead Live Summon Gator. And you may recognize he is a D15 for Tim Tebow's number 15. So this is Summon Timmy. And it is the only one in game. So Kel, that is your pet. And he, if you guys want to see a bigger picture of him, he's smiling. The smiling alligator. How can you not love Timmy? Exactly. You know what? She'll be playing drunk one night. She goes summon Timmy and run out of pet revives. It's going to be like, oh no. Oh man. Timmy's gone. I'm just catching up on some of the chat. I know it's a very casual stream tonight. Normally it's pretty rapid fire, but oh no. Kel, you see Gemstone's comment? Those are fighting words. If there was not enough banter back and forth between Mir and Ark. Look at that. Jim's like, I love Timmy. I'm going to make a belt and some shoes. Woo! There you go. And you know what? Unforeseen son. There's all kind of references. Oh boy. Yeah, I heard we got some big matches coming up this week. And we'll get the debut of Big Al. Big Al, you going to be ready for PvP this week? Vox was pretty ridiculous Thursday night, I have to tell you guys. 900 plus points. Julie's like, stop. I'm just I'm not specifically saying it was because of any. I'm just saying Vox was pretty amazing the other night. Now, I mean, Ark was too. Ark had the second highest total in any match. It's just, oh, look at that. Oh, look at Amy throwing down the, oh my God. Amy, please let Bonnie not be reading this in chat. Please don't let Bonnie read this in chat. Oh, let's all hope that Bonnie's not reading what Amy just wrote. Because, Amy, you'll be first. Do not type that. Vox would have killed Mir. What is wrong with you guys? Leave the champ alone. Have you not learned at this point? Moonshot. There you go. Look at Moonshot. Hey, you guys. Tell me who's 2-0. You guys realize Bonnie has a notepad. And if you even use the letters M, I, or R at any point in any paragraph, she writes your name down. And stack ranks it. Not today, not tomorrow. I mean, I'm just telling you guys. But with that being said, I'm not going to take sides. I will say Vox would have been tough to beat the other night, but improvisation's a part of the game. There are teams that will improvise, and I know Vox had a very smooth strategy and it worked to perfection. Doesn't mean it would have worked a second time versus Sly or Ark. Doesn't mean it worked versus Sly. Doesn't mean it would work versus Bonnie. Whew. And I love faction wars, but I love tag team too. I mean, but hey, it's still early in the season. We got plenty of time. And oh, I did. It's getting hot. Um, mm, I think someone has. Mia Bonnie can speak to this better. Like, I mean, I could go back and go records. I think somebody's killed Bonnie. I mean, she hasn't lost, but I think she's died in a match. I mean, players, I mean, especially in faction wars. No, I think she did. I think she died and won the matches and then rezzed and won the match. It might have been a singles match. Yeah, Gina and Trigger. That was a good match. Gina and Trigger almost won that match. It was super, super close. I think that was was that the match at Alcatraz? If I remember, it was on an island, and Bonnie was on the left side behind the building. Gina was on the right side on the coast. Amanda was on top of a building at the south of the island. And Trigger was to the right of Amanda. That was one of them. So it wasn't that one. So then the other match was the Wild West one with the church in the middle. Is that the one, Gina? No, not that one either. I remember that one too. That was a good match. You guys have had some good battles. You know, and that's what's so cool about some of these tag teams that have been together for multiple seasons. Like, I know. So let me ask this: tag team matches. What are some of your favorite tag team matches to watch? That are some of the most entertaining matches. I think Kel and Moonshot versus Will and Ray That's one of the ones that always sticks out. Amanda and Bonnie versus Trigger and Unforeseen. Jim and Julia versus Dimes and Tank. So, based on PvP so far, many of you played all 3 formats. What do you feel like is your strongest format? Solo, tag team, or faction wars? What do you think you're strongest in? Because there's a different skill set to all 3. Yeah, it's a good point. I think once we get through the season, you'll see the different different strategies. You know, I think there's a lot of different ways to win faction wars. You guys are seeing that you don't need like one tried and true. But tag team as well. Tag team's a lot of fun. Julia says faction wars doesn't always give me a heart. Yeah, you do have some time in between turns to sort of see how everybody's strategizing, how they're playing, feed off of other people a little bit more. Busy Bee and Sheila Beasley tag team. And a good tag team too. Valar and Amy, another good tag team. Yeah, I think the next time we do tag team, you're going to see a lot of balance. So a lot of teams started rising through the ranks. Yeah, you know, Nixie and Julie J versus the Ringmasters. Those are some fun matches. Sheila and Busy Bee versus Chuck and whoever happened to be Chuck's partner on that particular week. Those are always funny matches. Yeah, you know, and that's why I wanted to roll things out in a certain manner. Is solo was just about the challenge of PvP. Go out there and you only have to plan for yourself, and if you make a mistake, it's on you. And tag team was really about getting some people out of their element a little bit. I mean, there is a conscious effort to make the game a social game. it's written into a lot of the story and just the way PvP rolled out. I'll show you guys this. All right, this is me doing a little bit of commentary, so it might be a little corny because I was talking to myself. I wasn't interviewing myself, but it's pre-recorded, so I want to show you guys just a little bit of the Asylum. And the Asylum was kind of the birth of PvP. So here's a couple things. Let's let you guys see this real quick. So this, as I said, is pre-recorded. So before the Asylum, we were playtesting September, October. There were about 13 different chapters, small chapters we did on Friday nights, and I really wanted to get a pulse for where would be the right place to start out, and the Asylum just made the most sense. I know we had the snow scene with Dirty Diana the first night, and everybody was stranded, what the zombie apocalypse looked like, but I thought it would be best to transition and put the group in a situation where they're all kind of herded up, put on the back of a truck, and then they were rebellious. You could see that fight. I can't remember the first player. It really started to fight back with the group when they were getting sprayed, and then they got broken into different rooms. And it was all about puzzles until they ran into the twins, and then we had this battle, this eerie, dark battle of this is what is out there. The group finally broke out, managed to solve the puzzles, get back together, but as they got back together, they found out there were even more puzzles. We had two distinct groups. There were four, and it got broken down into two groups. The scene at the stairs was at least 40 minutes of trying to figure out, do we go down the stairs, do we not? Set up a really good battle with steel. And one of the most memorable rooms to me was certainly the solar system room. It's a good puzzle, and then the room just kept spinning, and then people's faces would freeze. And then there's one additional puzzle, and the group got captured, lo and behold, again. And it really set up the transition into PvP. I knew I wanted to go into PvP by Chapter 2, Chapter 3. But this shock chamber, I think, was certainly something memorable. And there were no personalities at that point. It was just a bunch of players, no gear, tire irons, very pure game, but trying to use all their wits to survive. And then once we got into this room, this was the introduction of the bounty hunter. There were a lot of fights going on, and then the group hears a chopper overhead, and that's where we get our introduction into Brace, where there's another group out there somewhere. What are they doing? Of course, Brace launches the missiles, and the next thing you know, the place is in ruins, and it's set up a nice transition for the long trek, the long haul, really to go to Crowley's farm, where we had to split it up with male versus female. Got pretty interesting after that. All right, so just a couple minutes, and wanted to kind of do a little bit of a, just kind of log some of the details, almost like a diary, and kind of bring you back through the game from time to time. It'll shed a little bit more insight of what, things that we tried, things that worked, things that didn't work. I'm looking forward to the next 6 to 8 months and see where the story takes you guys, because certainly it's the group's smarter, the puzzles are harder, and the bosses hit harder as well too. But I really liked the raid last week. I thought you guys did an incredible job. Everybody, seemed to be for the most part on the same page. So, but some of the initial challenges that you guys ran into, you never know. You might see some of that again. There still is that story. There's Brace, there's Max, and now you're starting to see that the two have some knowledge of each other, and where you guys are going to be caught in that story, we'll find out. I would not expect Brace and Max to team up. Especially with Jiggy leaving Brace and going to Max, and Tiny leaving Brace and going to Sly. Now you got basically dissension in the ranks of Brace. So what's the story? Are they going to be able to recruit? Are they going to be able to rebuild? Is Max really taking over their territory? Max was really big into, seemed like there were some battles for that Xenon. So it is a race to get different areas, and I think each of your factions will be a part of that story as well. That's it? Joey, you only played Scrabble? Well, welcome to the world of RPGs. Now you can see the, the allure. You can see the interest in it. Instead of watching a movie and cheering for somebody to do something a certain way, you are that movie. People are watching you guys, and what's neat about that, they're watching you and cheering for you to do things a certain way. I mean, we have people watch playbacks that are watching your PvP, your decisions. They're probably sitting back with some popcorn like, oh my God, I can't believe Jim did not shoot her with a Rojo. What is Jim thinking? Can you imagine? You imagine the playbacks? Why did Julia why didn't she use the mask? She has the mask. She should have used the mask. I can imagine there's people like literally back watching you guys and then throw the orange crushes. You're down to like the last 3 zombies. Get rid of those zombies. You're the story. Jim's apologizing. She's apologizing to her fans. You know what? Your rookie card went down. Jim's rookie card was like $300. And then after last night, you can get it for like $10. That's like nobody's buying. Father Ron's rookie card went up. Bloodfish's rookie card, it's like a short print. Everybody was trading Bloodfish's rookie cards until actually he doesn't have a rookie card yet. Neither does Jim, neither does Ron. But they will be in the next batch. So we got plans for the next couple months. And again, those of you, when you get your PDL packs, every PDL pack does have 2 trading cards in it. So get your collection set up, and then we've got 6 more cards that are going to print that are going this month. Next month there will be another 6 cards. So I'm going to say by Christmas, maybe a 25 card set. No, the cards, well, I can't tell you guys all the cards that are out there now. There are 9. There are 9 cards that are currently in circulation. And there's another 6 that that'll put us at 15 by the end of this month. Then another 6 will put us at 21. Wow, we might end up with 30. I'll either do a 25 or a 30 card set by Christmas. So yeah, I'm not sure, Jason. I don't know what the other one is, but yeah, the new avatars are really good. Nope, doesn't include any of the other sets. Those are all subsets, completely different than the main set, Ron. Yeah, I do too, Julia. And we're going to add a couple more avatars. We got to get Big Al. I'll have something set up for Big Al by next week. Nope. Not yet. Wow, so we're coming up on 2 hours, everybody. I'm going to wind it down shortly. So we are not going to have an event tomorrow. So there is no pack opening event tomorrow. We will do a Walking Dead stream on Sunday night. We'll be back with PvP. And I know a lot of you guys picked up packs all during the week. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry that pack opening event until next weekend. So it's going to be a pretty big pack opening event. So I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I think we had it's good to see Angel here. Oh, she's here. Bloodfish, she's been here most of the night. And, happy birthday to Kel as well. So as we said at the start of tonight's stream, it's going to be both ends of the emotional spectrum. But certainly, Angel, I know it's early. And, we're here. We're here for support. We're always going to be here. We'll try to do our little part to, I know it's going to take a while, but we're not going anywhere. And a big, big birthday shout out to Kel. I am going to wind the stream down with our dance video one more time. We will close it out. So, yes, check your mail tomorrow. Well, just check your mail. Tag team players, check your mail. PDL players, check your mail. That's all I can tell you. And if you guys want to do some cool stuff, if something does show up in your mail and you're a PDL player, if you guys want to take a picture of it and just give us a shout out, that would be awesome. But, I certainly wanted to do something just to support all of you guys for all the support you guys give me. So hopefully you guys like it. And, of course, big thanks to Kel as well for actually producing it. Kel's becoming very talented and creative with making items that are very unique to our game. So we're going to continue to add more items. Got some other fun stuff right around the corner. I did tell you guys that we're going to start adding some miniatures in the very near future. So expect to see Blue as a miniature. So I know you guys like to collect the trading cards, but you also get a chance to collect miniatures from the game as well. Different legendaries, different pets, maybe even a character or two. So, Kel, thank you to everyone for the wonderful birthday wishes. You all made my day amazing. Love you guys and gals. So, I know I'm being a little selfish, but I don't think there's been a better time. Kel, would you agree? I don't think there's been a better time to be a Patreon. So, I think you guys will be very, very pleased with the shipments and the packs. And as always, thank you so much for supporting this game. I am extremely fortunate to have a great group of players, and appreciate you guys. So, Angel, once again, I'll reach out to you. I can't even fathom, but I'm here, and you got a lot of support within this group. People absolutely adore you and your family. So, we'll appreciate you being here, hanging out with us. And there will not be a stream tomorrow. You guys spend some time with family. We'll be back Sunday for a Walking Dead stream. I will be available next 2 days to answer any questions regarding the game. Then we go back into PvP Monday night. We got PvP Wednesday night. And we will kick off the Mom Chapter 8 Friday night. I'm super, super excited for you guys to get into the story. You guys saw some of the sneak peeks from it. And next week's going to be a busy, busy week for all of us. So thanks for everything that you guys do. And do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up and type a quick 999 in chat. And here is your 3-minute and 20-second dance video of all the nostalgic memories that that you guys have created. I created a story. I created the villains. I created the backdrop. You guys brought it all to life. And here it is. Thanks, everybody.